All right, guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another video of Opinions in Dispute. And today we're going to do a video on a tier list, basically. We're going to rank all the Pixar movies to date. Obviously, they're not in order of release, but I'm going to be ranking all the Pixar movies. You know, your boy loves some Pixar movies, loves some Disney movies. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. But we're going to be ranking them. Let's see how you do. See if you agree. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But let's see what movies I like, what movies I don't like. And if you want to disagree, you can disagree, but please do it respectfully. Obviously, nobody wants to get, in a shouting match over a tier list on Pixar movies. I mean, that's just going to be ridiculous. Feel free to disagree. I love when people disagree with me. I mean, it's called Opinions in Dispute. It wouldn't be fun if there's no dispute. Okay, I'll stop. Let's get straight into this tier list. Let's change up these tiers. S, A, B, C, D is so boring. Right? These is a GOAT tier. This is the banger, absolute but banger. This would be, had a good time. Had a good time. This one would be and this would be what would this be? Rather watch. What would I rather? Rather watch Liverpool. Oh no, not Liverpool. They're actually pretty good. Rather watch, I don't know, not Arsenal. Tottenham. Up. I know everyone loves Up, but and I know the the start of the movie is very good, but I think apart from that, real tearjerk moment at the front, I would say had a good time. Up is had a good time. I'd say I had a good time with Up, which is very ironic because that first sort of 10 minutes does make everybody cry. It's basically like going into an onion factory, that thing. But I don't think the rest. Actually, you know what? The ending's actually pretty good. I'll move it up to banger, but it's just in between these two tiers. I think. I think I'd put it in banger. No way is it close to GOAT for me. Toy Story 1. This is the one where I don't think it's better than Up. That's the thing, but I don't think I'm doing it justice by putting it in. Just had a good time. I think it is a banger. I think it is a banger. Monsters University. The prequel to Monsters Inc. You know what? It's an air. It's an air. It's a whatever, I guess. Finding Dory. Again, I think that's a bit of an air, but I think it's better than Monsters University. Finding Nemo. I think this one gets overrated as well a bit too often. I think it's just had a good time with that. Cars 2, yeah, definitely. I'd rather watch Tottenham play. The Incredibles. I know people keep saying The Incredibles are, it's the best Pixar movie and whatnot. Not really, not for me. I wouldn't push it above Toy Story though. I think I'd just say had a good time. I think it goes above Nemo though. You know what? I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Ratatouille's GOAT. Just has to be. Yeah, Ratatouille is absolute. That's goated right there. The Good Dinosaur. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I didn't actually watch this, so I'm gonna leave it out. Cars definitely I'd go GOAT. No, no, not even close. Cars 1 is like one of probably the greatest of all time. No cap. Cars 3, that's a very interesting one. I quite liked it because it sort of evokes that Cars 1 spirit. I think it was bit. It really did feel like a, oh, you remember Cars 1, right? You remember Cars 1, right? Yeah, well, this is just like Cars 1. Well, you remember Cars 1, right? This is just exactly like it. Please give us your money. It really didn't give me that feeling. But I did say, I would say I had a good time. About Finding Nemo, yeah, yeah. Bugs Life, uh, yeah, I'd rather watch Tottenham play. um, The Incredibles 2. Nobody. I'd say I had a good time with that one as well. Didn't really do anything with that. Wally. Come on. I can't not put it in that category. It's Wally's such a good movie. Monsters Inc. Ooh, that's also goated. Ooh, oh no. I feel like I'm putting too many in the goat category here. I would say Monsters Inc. is better than Up. Is it better than Ratatouille? As a movie overall, I think it is, but I didn't enjoy it as much. And this is my just my feeling. I think I said that already. I mean, this is not like me being objectively being like, well, the animation at 1 hour 22 minutes was a bit off. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with what like my personal favorite. Because many people wouldn't put Cars as their favorite movie, but I really liked it because I had that mentor mentee sort of thing going on with Lightning McQueen and Doc, and it was about McQueen going from city life to the more country life, and then sort of having to let that go at some point, but then his friends pulling through and everything, and I think Cars is a really powerful message, so that's why I'm going with GOAT. Same with Wally, same with Ratatouille, and I really like Ratatouille because I like food. And it was also a good film. Monsters Inc. though, that was a good one, wasn't it? I think it's the top of banger. I think just as Up is right between these two categories, and the same with Toy Story. I think Monsters Inc. is right on the verge, I think it just dragged a little bit of points. You know what I mean? Inside Out, yeah, that definitely has to be a banger. I'd say it's behind Monsters Inc., but Inside Out was a very good movie. Coco. I mean, I saw this twist. I saw the twist coming from a mile away. And that's not me saying, oh, I'm so smart. I saw the twist coming. It was really, really obvious that the first skeleton he met was his dad. I mean, not his dad. It was his like great, whatever, instead of the guitar guy. I think that was such a big letdown because I guessed the twist like at the very start of the movie, because I was like, there's no way the guitar guy is that. It actually is like great, whatever. It's gonna be this guy that's the person he's related to. Yeah, I'd still say I had a good time. Better than Nemo. And I must say, I know I said I wouldn't talk about animation, but I really liked the bridge, and I really liked that it was about los dios. I'd learned about it in Spanish class, and it was very interesting to see a movie about something I'd learned about. Um, You know what? Yeah, it's about. I think I'd put it at the top of had a good time. Good Dinosaur. Oh no, never mind. Uh, didn't watch Good Dinosaur. Toy Story 2. What was that about? Forgot what it was about. Oh, that was the one where they got sold to like this collector or whatever. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather watch Tottenham play. Toy Story 3. That was a very very good one. I think yeah, it's top of banger. Has to be. Brave. You know what? You see what I just did there? My first instinct was to go, it's an eh. It's an eh. Right? Yeah, it's an eh movie. Onward is all it's also it's such like a oh, also with Onward, I called it from the start. I said that, you know, the little ruin that the dude was protecting would come in very important at the end of the story. And guess what? It does. See all these twists that happen in, you know, for example, Coco and Onward. I clocked them immediately. It's obvious. But I would go with this one. Toy Story 4, yeah. Um, I think in that order is fine. Soul, this is a very good one. Tries to be really, deep and like, oh, what's your purpose in life? And I was just like, mate, it's a kids movie, mate. Would I say I had a good time with it? Sort of. Um, yeah, I think I definitely, it's definitely not an air, but I'm just trying to decide where this goes. Definitely didn't like it more than Cars, so say Soul is right there. Luca, the latest one, I just watched it um like a couple of days ago. Luca. I think recency bias does come into play here. But I do think Luca was a very good film. I think it was on par with I think it's better than Coco. I really did enjoy Luca because it was about like trying to fit into a new culture. I can empathize a lot with that. So excuse me. Yeah, it was all about, you know, trying to fit in to a place that doesn't accept you. So yeah, I'd say it's above Toy Story. I really did enjoy Luca, and the Good Dinosaur. Obviously, I didn't watch, so I cannot rate. All right, I hope you had an enjoyable time. I certainly did. I know a lot of you are going to disagree. You know, how could you put The Incredibles that low? You know, how could you put, you know, the other movies, you know, that low? You know, I would rather I watch Tottenham play than watch, you know, like than watch Cars. I know everyone's going to say that, but please try and be respectful. Uh, just my opinions. Like I said, hope you had a great time. See you all next time.